Hey guys, it's Kay. I hope you're all well. Now in today's video, I'm going to be looking at Netflix and the changes I believe you should be making in the settings to make your viewing experience that bit better. Now most of these settings at first glance are not easy to find, and I'll be looking at 3 of the settings I get asked the most about by my viewers. Now of course Netflix has had its share of issues, but if you're still a member, I believe this video is going to help you out big time. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest tech tutorials, reviews and unboxings, I do everything including Fire Stick, Raspberry Pi and Android TV tips and tricks, so subscribe and hit the notification button. So the first setting I'm going to look at is one I believe that a lot of you are going to find very useful, especially now that Netflix has brought in the new rule of not being able to share your account with friends and family. Now at first glance this might seem like a massive problem because you won't remember who you gave out your details to. But there's a solution to this. Simply go over to your profile settings in the top right hand corner and select account, which is the second one from the bottom, and you'll get the following screen with all your account details. Simply scroll all the way down to the bottom and you'll see the following options in settings, and the one we want is sign out of all devices, and this will of course sign you out of all the devices you have Netflix installed on. And of course, to use Netflix on any device, you'll need to sign in again. So at this stage, it's probably a good idea to change your password so anyone you've given it to won't be able to log back in again. Now of course, I'm not going to do this now because I'm happy with the way my setup is. Now while we're here, we can look at a few more handy things we can change from here. Now if you go over to your profile, there's a few useful things we can change here. You can add your profile email, change the language, and one of my personal favorites is viewing activity. So this is basically the history of all the programs and movies you watched. So if there's something you don't want anyone to see, you can remove it from here. Now Netflix also uses this to recommend programs to you. So if you did watch a movie or program you didn't like, you can stop Netflix recommending similar movies to you, simply by removing it from your history. Click on the no-go sign and it tells you that the history will be removed within 24 hours. And clicking on the learn more gives you the following information. So by hiding the titles from your viewing history, they won't appear on Netflix as a TV show or movie you've watched. They won't be used to make recommendations to you unless you watch them again, and they'll also be removed from the continue watching row. Now the next setting you should change is also found in your profile settings, so go over to your profile settings and click on it, and from here click on manage profiles and just select the profile you want to update from here. In my case it's going to be my profile, and from here you can see we can change a number of things, but the main thing we're interested in here is the maturity ratings. So this is basically handy for your kids. You can update their profile settings to only be able to view movies with kid ratings. You basically just move the slider up or down depending on which movies you want them to watch. You got unrated, PG, 12, 15 and 18. Now the other cool thing here is you can actually specify individual movies that you don't want the profile to have access to. Just type in the title of the movie and search for it, and then just select it, and you'll see it'll appear in red, meaning that the movie is not available for this profile. A pretty cool feature if you want to hold the reins tight. Now I do get a lot of questions from my viewers about this next particular setting, and that is how to stop autoplay on Netflix. And you can see as soon as you log into Netflix, it'll start playing a trailer in the background, which for some can be quite distracting and annoying, particularly when there's sound as well. So there is of course a solution to this. You simply go to your profile settings in the top right hand corner and select manage profiles, and then select which profile you want this setting applied to. Then it's simply a case of going down to the bottom where you'll see the autoplay controls, and unticking the first one turns off the autoplay next episode in a series on all devices. Now personally I find this one quite useful, so I'll leave it on. And the second one turns off autoplay previews whilst browsing on all devices, and this is the one we want to untick to turn off those annoying previews. And once you've done that, just save it. And now if we go back to our home screen, you'll see there's no annoying preview videos with sound. But there is one slight niggle with this solution. It also turns off the previews when you hover over a thumbnail, which I find quite useful. Okay guys, that's all the tips I got for you right now. Now if you did find this video helpful, please do give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel, as I'm always doing helpful and useful videos like this on a regular basis. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.